A local couple's love for bourbon is pouring into our community.
Yeah, joining us today is Billy and Neena Volk, co-founders of the nonprofit Whiskey and Wishes, to tell us all about their happy hours and the impact that they are having. Good morning to you both.
Morning.
Morning.
I mean, I usually wish for whiskey, but how did Whiskey and Wishes get started?
Yeah, so we actually started the 501c3 in 2019. But really, it was a vision and a dream of mine of ours for many years. So, as we believe, many of our life and why we're here is based on past experiences. And
Sure.
Just to tell you a little bit about my story, I was born and raised in Louisville, Kentucky. We were a low-income household. My mother was a server at Sizzler's, and my father, kind of went job to job. And when I was 9, unfortunately, they both passed away within months of each other. So, lucky for me, my aunt, a single mother of 2, brought me into her house. She worked multiple jobs to provide for us. And a lot of kids, don't have that. So I was blessed to go into that. And, fast forward, 20 years after college, I met my wife, Neena, and was really brought to her by her passion of helping the community. And that's what we wanted to do, is help the kids. And as we started our family of our own, we didn't really have much time on our hands, as many know with kids.
Oh, yeah.
It's a lot, right?
Right.
And we said, hey, we want to get together and make a bigger impact in the community. And we found many of our friends wanted to do the same. And
Yeah.
you may ask where whiskey's coming from.
Yeah, I kind of want to hear more about, Neena, from you, like more of what you all do, because it sounds so interesting and so needed.
Yeah, so Billy was, just about to get into where does the whiskey part come from? So we have a passion for bourbon. He's from Louisville, Kentucky, which bourbon is a big part of Louisville, right. And it's a very generous community. And so we wanted to find a way, how can we couple our love for bourbon and giving back to the community? And so we created Whiskey and Wishes, and it's a collective giving model, which means that we pull money from members. So we have about 80 members. And we've found that through individual donations, we're able to pull that money together and really make a greater impact in the community.
Yeah.
So we can collect all of that money together and make more transformative grants into our community. Not only do our members have the opportunity to make greater impacts by being a member of this organization, but also they have the opportunity to participate in some really amazing community different activities, like happy hours that you mentioned earlier, some bourbon picks or barrel picks.
Well, when you talk about like the money, I mean, last year you raised over $149,000 for local organizations. Wow. I mean, that's got to mean a lot to you. You're having a huge impact on the community.
Yes, and that's really just last year alone. Since we started in 2019, we've granted over $300,000 to the Greater Cincinnati region.
Yeah, so in 100% of what we raise, we grant right back out. So we have full-time jobs of our own, and pretty much every member has as well. So it's important that whatever we can raise, we're granting right back out. And that's the biggest takeaway, the amount of folks in the community that are passionate about wanting to help and do bigger things, and just learning about all the organizations that need help and that are doing great work out there. So
yeah, I love the way you kind of draw them in with the whiskey, and then you get them with the impact that you're having. So if someone is watching right now, they want to be a part of Whiskey and Wishes, what should they do?
Absolutely. They can visit hughes-shaw.com, or they can visit us on our Facebook page, Whiskey and Wishes. They can also email us at hello@hughes-shaw.com.
All right.
Awesome.
Sounds good.
Thank you so much.
Granting wishes through whiskey, I'm in.
Please join us.
All right, Billy and Neena, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you for having us.